Hey everybody, welcome to today's video on the channel, and in today's video I want to talk about Wizard101's 15th birthday anniversary month, and it's had the community quite stirred up, I would say. Players are kind of heated because they feel like as a loyal, paying member of Wizard101 over the years, they just feel like they're getting less and less over the years. And in today's video, I kind of want to talk about the player's perspective on things. Now, I am somebody who has been playing the game for maybe, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years now, I would say. I played when I was a kid, but that was on a different account, and I only played for a year, like 10 years ago, so I'm not really going to count that. So if we look back at past birthday months, KingsIsle actually used to have quest lines for their birthday, unique quest lines. So for example, I could talk to Merle Ambrose and he would give me a cool birthday quest for the, whatever birthday year that was. And as a player, you would see that and, at least appreciate it. If you didn't care to do it, you could at least appreciate that they did put like a little Easter egg in there for the game. There's also another event, another year where they actually gave away a dragon mount. So basically, if you played like the beta of Wiz or something, or if you played ever since the game came out, you basically got like cool rewards, like a mount or like a housing item and stuff like that. Personally, I don't have it. I wish I did. It's pretty cool, but more like unique exclusive items like that to have in the game for loyal members is things they would appreciate, and it goes a very long ways, I would say. But for example, if you look at this year's, code and compared to like last year's, I believe it is literally the exact same thing. I could be wrong, a couple things might have changed, but to me as a player, I can't really see any difference between this year's code and last year's code. And as, a loyal member, a paying member, that just kind of feels like, there's like an afterthought. It kind of feels lazy, especially when you compare things to the past. Now, I know the gaming market isn't what it used to be. Obviously, I think things are a lot more expensive to do and produce now. But I do think KingsIsle could do a better job with this. I'm not saying every year has to be like a unique quest line or like a unique mount and stuff like that. But maybe like every other year, you could have like a different kind of dragon come out or something, or you could do a quest line that gave you a dragon for the birthday anniversary and it's exclusive, stuff like that. Just tie in some new content in with the game with the celebration. And another point I see the community talk about a lot is the fact that they kind of feel like that this entire thing is basically just a money grab. Now, at the end of the day, guys, you have to understand KingsIsle is a business. Whether you hate the game, whether you love the game, whether you love the game and hate KingsIsle, they're a business and they need to make money at the end of the day if, well, you want to keep having content, right? That's just the reality of the situation, whether you like it or not. So part of me can, understand that part of Wizard101. However, what I personally have an issue with, and a lot of the other community members have an issue with, is when we combined, copy and paste afterthought stuff like this year's anniversary with the Crown Shop having all this new shit. Let's look at all the new stuff that came out, right? We have, I'm not sure what exactly came out specifically for the birthday month, but we have a bunch of like Shadow Magic banners, for wands, Star School, Moon School, Sun School, stuff like that. We have all this housing items and stuff like that, right? Which again is cool, and I don't mind that. But how about next year we put this in the Crown Shop? But here's the catcher. Here's the catch, guys. We can actually get this stuff through an event by free to play. Now this could be like in the scroll. We could have like a little birthday event here. Maybe, right, where like, each one of these is like a housing item, and maybe I get like an elixir or something like that, or like, I don't know, even crowns for Christ's sake, dude. I think having, something as special as the birthday month be incorporated in with like the free to play, content and activities in the game would go a very long way, because that way you're monetizing your game for the people that just want to pay and stuff like that. That's fine. you are providing new content for players, right? And you are giving them a way to earn the stuff in the crown shop via free to play, right? So you're basically like, you know, hitting every mark in that regard with this stuff. Now, obviously not everything in the crown shop has to be free to play. You know, in a perfect world, I would like that personally. I think a lot of people would as well. However, again, my point stands, when it's something as special as like your birthday month and stuff like that, I do feel like there should be consumer friendly ways to get these things. And I think this, you know, this little mini birthday update, if you want to call it that, I guess, this little update should be a players first mentality, right? But it feels like a monetization first, like, development thing, you know? And I think a lot of the players feel that way, including myself right now, you know? When something is like your birthday month, I think the players should come first, and the free to play and the content, right? And then the monetization, right? You could tie it all in while making your players feel good. So you might ask yourself, Liam, what does a, you know, an ideal birthday month or year look like for you? Now, personally, if it were up to me, I would do every other year you get like a unique mount. So I don't know, for example, let's take that dragon we saw at the start of the video, right? Let's get a dragon like that, but like a different color or like a different kind of dragon or a different model of him every other year, right? And every birthday year, we could either have the same birthday event with different rewards on like an event bar. So for example, let's say there's a birthday event right here at this pink unicorn, right? There's also an event for me, you know, going in here and doing the birthday stuff. I can get like an elixir or like the moon wand we saw in the crown shop by, you know, participating in the birthday event. I think that should be active like every year, and then every other year you get an exclusive unique reward, you know. I think that'd be better in my opinion. And I think as a player, we would not be so furious at the developers and not be so, you know, angry at them. And I really feel like the players just don't feel appreciated. And, you know, King Exile can go on Twitter, community managers, developers can go on Twitter and be like, oh, we appreciate you, right? But at the end of the day, like, a game really comes down to, like, how do they make you feel, right? Do you make me feel good about spending money on your game? Nope, you don't. Packs are a thing, right? Also, can't really get things free to play, at least the meta things in the crown shop, right? So I don't feel good about spending my money. I don't feel good about playing PvP because of the harassment, right? That's not very good. And there's not a lot of content on Wiz, you know, compared to other games either. So that doesn't feel very good either, you know? And I'm trying not to just, you know, be hard on Wiz to be hard on Wiz, even though I do that on the channel sometimes. I do wish, you know, they just come with a mentality of players first, monetization later kind of system, you know? And like I said, I do understand you need to make money and stuff like that, but what I'm basically saying is if it's a special event like your birthday or maybe Christmas, right? You could tie in new content with, you know, crown shop rewards being available free to play via like the event bar, right, for Christmas or your birthday, right? And or you could have like a quest line perhaps. And I think that would go a long way with making the players feel appreciated, not just saying we appreciate you and your loyal paying money, you know? At the end of the day, bro, I just think it's just the feeling that matters to everybody when you're playing a game, right? So yeah, that's really everything I want to talk about in today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this whole event down there in the comments below. Again, I think KingsHall could do a better job, and I'm going to keep saying that till the day I die, but I want to see this game do better and take off, and yeah, you know. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and sub if you made this far, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, take care, y'all.